Thank you, Kimberly. I truly appreciate the likes. Thank you for the support. Lori, thank you for the roses, my love. Let's get a card for you, my love. Lori. Making changes, compromise. Making changes. I've been being massively pushed to make a video about that too. But the only thing consistent in our life is change. The only thing consistent in our life is change. And if you don't go and change with it, you become what? Stagnant and stuck and zombified and imprisoned, right? Entrapped in your own cycle patterns and all. Change is inevitable and essential. It is the only thing that is constant and the only way that we grow, evolve, and ascend. It's the only way. There is no other way, unfortunately. What's a movie, TV show character that you resonate most with? I don't watch TV anymore, so I don't resonate with anybody anymore. All of them and none of them. I don't know. I used to watch Supernatural, so Dean Winchester would be my male version of me, in a sense. Yeah, definitely a male version of me and my ego. Oh, thank you, Lori. I like Venom. I like Deadpool. Yeah, those characters I resonate with. Does that help you? Does that help you? So Dean Winchester, Venom, and Deadpool. I hope that helps. Thank you. Yeah, so, okay. So, thoughts, cloudy, problems, Lori. Yes, and we make our own problems. We are the ones that make our own problems. We are the one that continuously stays in it. It's in our perception. It's in our shift. It's in our lack of mindset. It's in our beliefs. It's in the victim mentality. I know you don't want to hear that you are the problem and the solution. I know it's all in your head, but in a good way. It's all in your head in a good way. Misunderstandings and confusions. I want you to understand something though. If someone is being confusing to you or not communicative, detached, aloof, cold, whatever, there's your sign, right? There's your sign that move on, because it's not your job to fix anyone, and it's not your job to entertain anyone, right? You are not the problem. You are not their problem. They are their problem. We have to be accountable for ourselves, not the other way around. Our value comes from within, not from what I think of you. What I think of you has nothing to do with you and everything to do with where I am, how I perceive things, and where I resonate. Nothing more, nothing less. And the same goes for all of you. And if you see only hate, you will have only hate and live in hate. If you see only love, you'll see only love. We create what we see. And I know these words sometimes are so redundant because we hear them all the time and they don't hit, because why? You're in a different level and you're indoctrinated and you have conditioning to get through. You have shadow work. You have chemicals to get out of your body. You have to shift the mindset in the way of realizing that all the power lies within you. Literally. It literally lies within you. You are the power. You're the one that made this world. You make this world. You are the world. Perception is everything. Yes, like all the cliches, all the little sayings, they're all clues for you to learn. Why? Because you're in a game. Games aren't meant to be fun, love. You've been deceived in that, but you've also been deceived from get-go. You've been lied to and you've been shamed, guilt, and feared since birth. None of that shame, guilt, or fear is yours. Release it now. Is it that easy? No, but kinda. You have to pull the string to figure out where your guilt and shame is sitting, right? Where it's at in the ego, what ego did you go into? Did you go into BPD, CPD, NPD, whatever? You went into one of them. Not one human being is innocent on their ego. So you want to call people narcissists, you want to call people this, you want to call people that. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you're me, I'm you. Toxic is toxic. Put a name on it, put whatever you want on it. Toxic is toxic. Unhealed is unhealed. Figure it out. Take responsibility, right? Stop, putting a name on it and saying and throwing it away. Because that's what society does. It says that you can't be healed. But guess what? Secret, we heal. Mentally, physically, emotionally, mind, body, and soul, align. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, align, 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 align. I have sessions available and that is what I do. We confront your ego and you realize where you are and know what to do right from there. It's that simple. It really is. I don't know why I was graced with the information, but here I sit. 7 layers of the matrix you have to release, right? You have to remove the 7 layers of the matrix. There is 3 levels of the labyrinth, 6 chapters, and 9 dimensions. That's your psychosis. That's the stuff you have to get through. All right. So you're feeling tired as well, Lori, and stressed. Well, yeah, that kind of comes with the problems. Because our bodies are antennas and they hold our frequency, right? Which is our spirituality. And when you're stressed and you're in a lower vibration, your body carries all that because your body is a plant and it's all connected, which is why your nervous system is massively key in healing and regulating, because your nervous system will stay in survival until you let it know it's safe and recondition it's safe. And it'll keep replaying the same things, and if it comes into the same kind of energy, it will have the red alert, uh-oh, and then that's where people get anxiety or panic attacks. Because it's not really that, it's just your nervous system at this point, and you're allowing it. You have control over it, but you also have to release the lie and the trauma and everything like that. Your nervous system is massively key, which is really your entire body, right? Which is funny. It's like, it's just your nervous system. It's your body. Your body is the antenna that's gonna hold the trauma and have the reaction. That's why you have to heal the body. You have to detox the body. You have to remember who you are and unplug from the program. You have to do the work of that part. But the healing is really just the body. Detox the body and you're healed. That way. Psyops, mental. We're in a mental game, so good luck with that. Physically, we heal. We're matter. We're a plant. Now, will your plant eventually decease? Yeah. eventually, I guess, if you don't take care of it. I mean, who knows, right? There's a lady that I have posted on my Patreon that is alive and is 141 years old and doesn't look like she's going to stop anytime soon. Um, confirmation. Do we want to live forever? I think I'm going to answer that. But I definitely don't want to live in pain, and I don't want to live in debauchery, and I don't want to live in hell, which is the human experience learning love, which is where we are. I would like to elevate to see only love, because that is what we are. Love is not an emotion, it is a state of being. And we have to ascend to that and see it. Part of self-love is recognizing your body as the plant that it is and feeding it and nurturing it the way it is. Be the doctor to your body. Massage your own body. Massage your legs. Massage your arms. Massage your hands. Massage your face. Make sure your skin is lotioned and washed and, and you're not putting chemicals on it. Your soaps and all that, they all have chemicals. You have to go 100% holistic, which is all natural, back to the planet, basically. We don't die, Elle. We're energy. Energy just transmutes, and your body is a plant. Again, I have a lady on my Patreon that is 141 years old. And there are people that are older than that in Okinawa. Stop believing all the stuff that you read, please. They're already trying to throw the books away in history. And how many Bibles do we have? How many times have they rewritten it to freaking go with the narrative? I have an actual video on my Patreon of the woman that's 141 years old. But you're right. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate the interaction. And the support. Alright. YouTube, you are on a time schedule right now, so if there's anyone in here that would like a card pull or some advice, I suggest you speak now. Because you're on my tablet. My tablet only has so much power, and I am not wasting it all on... Oh, okay. FYI, I am streaming simultaneously TikTok and YouTube. Subscribers get daily guidance. And I am live daily. If you would like a live reading, Donations are appreciative. I have PayPal, Venmo, whatnot. I do have a website if you would like a personal session, but if you would like a live reading, donations are requested but not required. Desiree, let's get a card for you. Got a snake. Hermit. Virgo. Alright, so we have some deception going on and jealousy and betrayal. Something is hiding underneath that you're not seeing. Again, Virgo energy. So, counterproductive. Somebody's in your life or you are being counterproductive. Things are working against, but persistence will pay off. Be the beaver. Persistence will pay off. Be the beaver and shift your perspective, because again, we can't give power to someone else. Like, oh, someone's being a snake in the grass. If anyone's being a snake in the grass, then you're enabling them to be the snake in the grass. Don't enable them to be the snake in the grass and be, what is it? The hatchet. Does that make sense? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you're the snake, if you're being deception, if you're lying to yourself, then fix that. Start being truthful with yourself. If someone's lying to you, then bye, Felicia. There's the door. Like, what? We're not even playing anymore. Like, no, yeah, baggage, burdens, feeling cursed. Desiree, you're not cursed. 21, you got aces through the galore. You are not cursed. You just have to shift your perspective and literally turn it around, okay? Yeah, stepping stones. You're here, step by step. You're here. The fact that you're in my live is the start of awareness. You being here in my live, finding me, is the start of your awareness, and huge. Or accountability, right? If you've already started. But 17, step by step. You got this. You are not cursed. You are not bad. And there's nothing wrong with you. And there never was. You haven't caused anything that happened to you. You just enabled it because you believed the lies. Now it's time to remember who you are and act accordingly. We make choices out of ignorance. And ignorance alone is what? Lack of information. That is all ignorance is. It's not a derogatory thing, but this world likes to make words derogatory. It likes to get shame, guilt, and fear. It wants to make you feel lower than the low, because why? You are the embodiment and power of this world. And if you knew that, you would be unstoppable. So, release the victim, fear, shame, and guilt, especially the cursed part, because that is no. Absolutely not. Excellent. Thank you, my love. It is quite simple. It really is. What makes it not simple is your emotions. What makes things completely complicated is our emotions. Your emotions make everything complicated. Your emotions are the things that are saying that you're not valuable, or second guessing you, or keeping you in this valuable thing outside of you, right? But your emotions are so intense, and we are not taught how to actually feel and go through our emotions. Our emotions are our teachers and our guides, but we're not supposed to live in them and stay in them. We're supposed to have them, feel them, validate, and release them. Your state of being is solely just love, because that's what we are, in just being present. You just emulate that. There is no goal of joy, happy, excitement, adrenaline, this, that, sadness. That's all emotion, and to tell you what's going on directly, what's happening around you. Use it again as a teacher, guide, and so on, and not as a prison. If you're feeling sad, upset, mad, anger is a secondary emotion to disrespect, being lied to, being betrayed, being abandoned. You're mad because you don't have the control and you don't know how to fix it. You live in the frustration and the lack. It's okay though. There is a light and you have a way out. You just have to break out of the box. What is that? Dom? So Dom, yeah, our emotions are a lot, okay? They are a lot. And when we start purging the layers, they call it character death or purging the ego. You're not purging the ego. Like, get that all out of your head. Your ego is your friend. Your ego is in defense when you are in survival, and it won't say that you're ever wrong because it's defending you. That's all it is. It's just a defense. But it's a beautiful thing if you know how to actually experience your emotions and not live in them. So if you're feeling anger, crash out. You are legit allowed to crash out. Crash the hell out. Vent about it. Scream about it. Don't live there. Let it out. You're valid. You're valid for your emotions. I don't care how you feel. You're valid for them. It's when you live in lack and you project it onto somebody else or blame someone else for your life or circumstances is when you are given the power and control outside of you, right? And the control. Does that make sense? I feel like I veered there. It's like, yeah. Does that helps, Dom? I mean, is there more? Well, let's see what your higher self wants you to know. Don't be just... What's your higher self? So, FYI, I am streaming YouTube and TikTok simultaneously. FYI. So, multiples. Don't listen to other people. Trust yourself to know the truth. Your higher self just literally said, don't listen to other people and trust yourself. Don't listen to other people, Dom. Trust yourself. I literally posted a video about this yesterday. You're overthinking because you're not listening to your intuition. You're doubting yourself because you're not listening to your intuition. You don't know what to do because you're not listening to your intuition. Sit with yourself. Sit with yourself. Quiet. Sit with yourself. Seriously, sit with yourself. Julie! Julie. And Dom. There is a lesson to be learned. Always. 5. There is a lesson to be learned, and 5. 5 is change. 5 is a significant number of change. And all of it, okay? 5 is huge. And not for nothing, change is the only thing that's consistent in your life. If you don't change, you become stagnant. You become stale. You become zombified. Change is inevitable and essential in growth, evolve, and ascension. You have to change. You have to go with the ebbs and flows. It's not a scary thing. It's just a perception shift. That's all. And it opens up more doors, opportunities, and hindsight 2020, and just peace. Literally. Every relationship you are in is a test or lesson. Every energetical thing that's happening around you. How are you reacting and how are you responding? How are you waking up in the AM and how are you talking to yourself? Dumb. All right, Julie. Let's see what your higher self has for you. You're feeling guarded. Why are you feeling guarded? Why are you feeling guarded? What's going on in the mirror, my love? Why is there a projection right now? What's going on? 7 is significant. You're very welcome, Dom. Thank you for your support. Again, donations are not required, but are appreciative. My website is linked in my profile, and you can find it all there. Payments, and you can book a session. I also have a holistic community where you can detox your body. I am affiliated with the first 3, which is Otter Spirit, a family-owned grade A gemstone jewelry company out of California that gives some of the proceeds back to the ocean, handmade. Psilocybin, which is microdosing, and Aura Cacao, which is the chocolate bean with healing properties. All have discount codes with them. Check it out. Start detoxing your body, because that's how you start remembering who you are and healing. First and foremost, you have to heal your body. The rest of the people in my holistic community is a way for you to detox your body. Elegant Rose Boutique is where I get my toothpaste. You can get your skincare. All of it will be chemically free. Alice Dreads is there, whereas I got my woolies and my shampoo bars. Hers are 100% natural and amazing. And who else do I have in there? Oh, Healing Mother Herbal. Anna, I think she's in Indiana or whatever. Her and her mother have their own farm, and it's absolutely amazing. You need those tinctures. When you're detoxing your body, you have to do all this. Alkaline Herb Shop as well. Black seed oil. Every single one of you needs to get black seed oil. I don't care who you are, get black seed oil. Yes, Amy. Healing Mother Herb, both of them do. Alkaline Herb Shop actually will have categories for that. You can go to Alkaline Herb Shop. Again, linked in my website. Go to the Alkaline Herb Shop and go into like women's and all that, and they will have a whole thing. You can get a bundle or whatever, and they tell you what the herbs do and everything like that. Healing Mother Herbal, again, is you're supporting your neighbor. And what is it? Red clover. Red clover is essential for you, Amy. Rose tincture is really good too. But yeah, she has women's health tinctures as well. And again, so you want to Julie, I'm getting don't give up though. Whatever is trialing you right now, don't give up. Now, menopause in itself, I went through it naturally. Make sure that you are feed your body lunarly. There are lots of creators, Amy, on Instagram. Look into lunar cycles, lunar eating. because there's a lot to know of just what your body requires. So, and I didn't know all this going through my menopause. I went through my menopause completely natural. I started menopause, premenopause, whatever, when I was 37 years old. Started with hot flashes, and that's how I knew, because I was like, I don't blush. I don't blush. So what's happening here? Like, I would go to my, like, I was waitressing at the time, and I would go to my table, and if I felt any kind of, I don't even know, trigger, emotion, whatnot, I would blush. I was like, well, what is that? And then alcohol would start making it worse. No hormone, even birth control back in the day. You took birth control back in the day, Amy? Is that what you're saying? So I know, like, my menopause was also the reason why I was infertile. Yeah, possibly, absolutely, because we are chemically enhanced. You did not. We were, you know, from birth, you know, with all the medicines and all that, we're all chemically enhanced from the beginning, and then how we eat and everything like that. And then trauma has a big thing on it. My menopause came on due to abuse and trauma and alcoholism and just divorce and stress, and just the topple over. My body couldn't do it anymore. Again, it's not your body though, Amy. It's not your body. It's the stuff that's around your body, what you put into your body and everything like that. Your body's just responding. Going through menopause is not a bad thing. Okay? And all your pain can go away. Frankincense, apply that to your stomach. That will help as well. Frankincense resin is a good pain reliever. But yeah, I went through my menopause completely natural. I even went to like the doctor, and they were like, oh, you're too young. I'm like, I know my body, and I don't go to doctors either. And I know my body. Like, I'm in touch with my body as much as I thought I was, right? And I was, except I was also poisoning my body to the point of, what? I mean, my hair was, thinning and shedding, and it was just, oh my God, like, it was, the stress alone that I was going through just triggered everything. But it was fine. I managed. My menopause, I think, lasted a total of about 9 years, give or take. I can't even tell you how long it's been since I haven't had a period now. These time's irrelevant. Time doesn't exist, so I don't keep track. But yeah, it's been a hot minute, and it's been the most freeing thing in the world. So I went through menopause completely natural. I took omega-3s from New Chapter, which were salmon and salmon oil instead of, you know, anchovies or sardine type of things that you get everywhere else. I wouldn't recommend it now because New Chapter has changed all their stuff, and anything over the counter is pretty much not good for you because it's man-made. So yeah, and eating kind of flesh isn't good. But at the time, I mean, yeah, I can't recommend it. I can't unrecommend it. I can just tell you that I did it. And it worked for me. So fish oil was amazing for me. Black cohosh root is what you want, Amy, as well for hot flashes. Every lady in here needs black cohosh root. That is amazing for your hot flashes. Make your teas, make tinctures, get your herbs, girls, because relief is in sight, and we heal, and you will be able to rock this all the way through. Menopause is actually a gift in a lot of senses because I don't ever have to worry about that part again. And it is, I'm a child, basically. It's amazing. Okay, you bought a cereal that's called Mother's Choice and it's advertised no dyes or artificial things. Well, what are the ingredients? I don't care what it's advertised. What does it say? That makes no sense. Amy, what are you even talking about right now? I guess that's the answer, right? If somebody puzzles you, then, there's your answer, right? They puzzle you, you already have the answer. They're already a puzzle. Their intentions aren't good. Just answered my own question. Hi, Jim. How are you? How is your day? How have you started your day? All right, speaking of that. All right, YouTubies, I gotta go because I'm at 44 and this tablet is a wonderful thing to charge. So, yeah. All right, then. Love you. And if you'd like a session with me, my website is linked in the profile. Otherwise, I will be live tomorrow a.m. or you can hop over to my TikTok where I still